Like how to go wash the things like water, people take food and people take water. Can you pick up make people why we don't believe shower go into go inside shower.
Just drop a chat. At least I know who's in. Drop a hi, drop a hello. At least I know who's in. Given cho hello. It's my second live in YouTube. First time here. Yeah, this is also my second time doing live here only. Let's see how it.
It's like
Thank you. 1 million. Thanks. If you all got any question, you all can ask. I'll try my best to answer your question. Because recently, all this amulet stuff in Thailand has gotten a bit messy. You all should know.
Thailand king number one.
Still trying to think of more stuff to upload, but a little bit busy with all my new toys, and then also there's so many things I want to redo on the old videos, because the old videos were actually taken from the live session in Facebook, so mixing with all the talking and chatting and joking with the audience, it was quite lengthy, 1-2 hours. So I was trying to redo all those, especially prai. I think many of you want to know about prai. Just see how it goes, because this is my second live. There's only one. You're the only one here, Mr. Chua. So if there's no one and you have no question, I'll just get off the live. Hey, thank you.
Roti patah.
Yang mi you only the original one nice only.
No, the potato one.
Yeah. Hey, Amulet, how come you know? Amulet 在啊。
Potato. 1 million more than 1 million.
Some of the two things on the a little bit of price. You see,
never see before.
really good question.
I go to online site.
I know you're always talking about prai, and then you always you're quoted with this word barang. Barang is actually a Malay word for stuff. Everything is called barang. No? The microphone is barang, the pen is barang. Now, you must know, prai means ghost. Why call prai? Not pi is ghost for Thai. In Thai, pi called ghost is called pi. Why they use prai? Prai is like I give an example. It's like your father. It's like your father.
But they never show lah.
You talk to someone you know very well. Who's this? You say my my father. English is very hard to explain. I use Chinese. Like this is so a bit rude. So the better way of, if you're talking formal talking, you should tell people 父亲 there are more words to it lah. 父亲. So prai is the same thing. Pi is not a very polite word, so they use the word prai, means 灵体 formalities. Formal talking is like 灵体 so they use the word prai instead of ghost. Hello, Mr. Lee. Instead of ghost is a bit rude. Because they are there to help us, they given up their body, because there are many criteria to fulfill in order to use. You don't just use someone who just passed away from heart disease, cancer. These are natural death. The death must be. There are a lot of criteria. I won't touch on that. It's a bit lengthy. There are criteria to be fulfilled. The main one is to die tragically. 冤死 one C. Okay. Hang on, Mr. Elodie. 淹死 because you had the 烟气. That's why it became ghost. 皮带红 they call. That's why their ashes are used. The natural death one they don't use. No point. So again, this boils down to the master. Whether he is capable of doing the PTP. P, that means I don't know what happens during the PTP. That means he must make you let go of your vengeance or your 怨气. 怨气 in English, I don't know what it's called. You have to release that venge because you died suddenly. So many things you haven't done, then you just pass away. So people become one. They are not really happy. So you must be able to get them to release this inclination to their previous living life in order to use. Otherwise, it's considered dangerous. So this one is a very grey area. But you remember this, in prai, we only pray, we only collect or wear worship to the masters that we know that they know what they are doing. Because many of those Achan also tell you they do a lot of prai. But you see the bloody age is like 20, 30 years old. It's very difficult to convince people. These are not very easy skills to learn. You see Long Po Tim until so old during his last few years, then he managed to do one prai, which is the lady called Mesom. That one is a Pi Tai Tong Kom. That means the pregnant. She died while she was pregnant. Almost giving birth already. So in all culture, Pi Tai Tong Kom, that means the 大肚婆 冤死大肚婆 is very fierce. 很严 hot. So they like to use all these things. But even put him, you see, so at the back, then he make one prai. The lady called Mesom. Som, Me's mother is. So prai, you have to really understand who you're getting it from. No. Of course, everything can be shared, my brother. Because there are things that I also don't know how to explain. Like you say, Ajam Pleng, history Ajam Pleng. Ajam is very simple. Ajam Pleng, I put it very simply to you. Ajam Pleng Bun Yin. Hello, Mr. SGWN. Alan Lee, I'll get back to you. Now, Ajam Pleng, very simple. During those times, Thailand was in quite turmoil, quite turmoil because the what do you call it, usually I don't know why worldwide all this protester all comes from the educated university undergraduate people. Most of it is like that. So Thailand also the same. All the protesters that were trying to overthrow the government are this educated bunch of people. Wow, Charles you, Wow, Charles you. So Ajahn Pleng was in it. Ajahn Pleng was involved, always protesting, trying to bring down because the government was a junta during those days. Held on to power by the military very strongly. So they were trying to get rid of it because they were not a very good government now. Oh, Zone 来了. Now, when this military comes and want to clear these protesters, they just shoot to kill. So whenever they got wind of the military is coming, they want to catch all these protesters, everybody will scramble into the jungle because Surin area is last time is now also not very developed. So during those times, the area is a lot of forest jungle one. So they will hide into the jungle until the military or whatever that has come to clear them leave. Right? But always there will be people who are stupid enough, kena caught, they will be killed on the spot. Last time it's like, you don't believe me, you go and search the history of Thailand. So many protests. The bloodless protest only happens after 1980 something, I think. I can't remember. Bloodless protest only happens after probably 80 something. If can. Before that, all the protests all bloody one. Many people get killed. Yes. We more or less. I tell you, last time Thai protests is always gun firing one, including the students also got guns because you don't know who instigated the protest, and then they might just push 1 or 2 pistols with them. All this very deep one. This water runs very deep. The protest always at the back got one big instigator one. Usually is someone very rich. So even my own brother-in-law was involved, and he told me during those university days they crouched on the floor because they started shooting already. He can hear the bullets above him. Don't play a fool. The bloodless protest only happens after 1987 or I can't remember. You all can Google the history. Hey Josh. So Ajahn Pleng always runs to the forest to hide. It was during one of his escape, he met this master called Ajahn Pa, Cambodian, the monk, Cambodian monk. And then I don't know what happened because there was no explanation. He started to follow Ajahn Pa, and I tell you, probably wanted this now. Probably wanted this now. So he ordained as a monk and then follow him into the forest. Go and tudong together. Dangerous those days. It's not surprise. You just have to Google Thai history the whole. Bloodless coup only happens after I think late 80s to 90s. Until also recently also got people die during the watermelon protests and all these things. Also people died still. You hear my wife young when she was playing at the Mekong River. Sometimes bodies will float over at the river, and then those kids were just young they don't know what to do. They just see who can throw the stone and hit the body. And then you see sometimes the stone hit the body piak open, and then all the smell come out. I tell you, those are decomposed body. So you must understand Thai was always have before this protest about government, before that you still have the conflict with Burmese. That was when he was a university student, not Pai Hakao. The time he got nothing. The time when he was still like that. The time he was Ajahn still a university student. Then after that, he probably went into wanted list already. That's why he went to ordain with Ajahn Pa. It was during one of their escape in the forest he met Ajahn Pa. Okay, so he ordained with Ajahn Pa for about 10 years. Learning everything Ajahn Pa have. I won't be explaining all during the Tudong what happened, because this one it's not very amulet related. So let's keep this not amulet related, right? So during his 10 over years with Ajahn Pa, at the end of the cycle, Ajahn Pa actually asked him to, why don't you ordain forever, because if you know Ajahn Pling history well and the things that he can do, because 10 years Ajahn Pa already mentioned he has learned everything that he has nothing else to teach him. And I believe he didn't say is that he 青出于蓝, he is learned it so distinguishingly good. So I believe Ajahn Pa knew and then asked him, why don't you ordain forever? Because maybe, this one is my own guess, maybe he was afraid that Ajahn Pling, if he disrobe with the things that he can do, and if he turns bad, it could be very bad for many people. You understand what I say? SG lucky, SG no protest. When I was a young boy, there was the racial fight. I've seen racial fight before. So after he went back in this road, he went to be a teacher in one of the schools in primary school in Surin. That's why you see his amulet. Batch 1 we don't call Run Lek, Run Song, Run Sam. Although layman between us we say, between the lines. Between us we say, this is the first batch, second batch, Lun Song, Lun Neng, Lun Song, Lun Sam. But Ajahn Pling, what he used is Po Neng, Po Song. The Kun Master he called Po Neng, Lun Lek. Po Song, which is the Chum Talat. Then Po Sam is Sek Man. The Po is primary. So Po Neng means primary one. You see during the Thais when they talk, when they ask, look Li Lian Po Neng then Po Song. Your son is in primary 1, primary 2. Secondary is called Mo Neng, Mo Song. That's why Ajahn Pling, he always use these terms to describe his batches of amulet. Po Neng, Po Song, Po Sam. So he managed to climb all the way to principal. Okay, so Ajahn Pling was the principal of that school. During his life as a teacher, as a principal, those things I won't be saying today because it's really lengthy. Okay, imagine the things you can do, and only one or two people knew that. As a teacher, as a principal, education authority, and then you want to tell people you know this thing. You have a big conflict of interest, right? And then people deem, because during those time anything prai is deemed very taboo. Even until today it's like that. So it's not very good to mention this out. It was only later after he retired, during one or two, when you're good, words will spread, and then slowly people know, right? So that's how he got famous. Regarding the Pai Hakao, you have to slowly go and take. You imagine Long Bu Tim who one prai do ani jala liao leh. Ajahn Pling got 59 prai. You know how much effort and how so-called how powerful it can be. Unorthodox, you'll be cast out. I tell you, you'll be cast out. Okay, you cannot tell people what so prai lihai. It's very big problem, I tell you. Seriously big problem. But you have to understand, even in Surin, very simple one. This Achan Esai Besai, very simple. Prai leh. I tell you, even very, very big amulet seller now, those very, very big names. I wouldn't want to say who lah. You think they all put the kun meh? No lah. Got prai one lah. I tell you, got prai one. My encounter with Achan Pleng, so many years already. Okay, I know many things lah. I know many things. Who wants prai? Who holds prai? Who holds Achan Pleng? But undisclosed one lah. Undisclosed. Because you have been portraying yourself as all put the kun, all the 100, 200 year master, all my lian, all 3 million, 5 million. Suddenly you tell me I'm jumping. It's like, so Ajahn Pleng, simple. Only after he retired, left the civil service. Left the civil service. Then slowly, because of a certain few incidents, his name become very popular. Because you imagine, no matter how low profile you are, or just a try to be low profile, but everybody know him. You imagine you trying to be low profile, but during those times, no handphone, no mobile phone, no email, no nothing. The words still spread like wildfire. This one will be a short introduction. I won't be going any deeper. Okay. Also, many things I never post because I don't. Yeah. My last visit to his youngest daughter was in February during my trip back to Thailand. I also didn't post that because I don't want people to ask and learn. The youngest daughter, Master now is in when I visited her in February, her stroke was very jialat already. She has lost about 70 to 80% of mobility. So I didn't post because I don't want people to go and disturb the family. So you just know one thing, this prai thing is a grey area. During those times, if you host prai, if you get the real thing but the Achan Sibui side, then something will happen. Something bad will slowly happen. So people like Achan Pleng, you don't worry about. In that area, we call Achan Pleng Amulet Putakun. We use the word Putakun. That means Putakun means like how you say Putakun? Putakun means the white and black thing. Putakun is a white thing. It's not the real explanation but agak I tell you that. Putakun. So Achan Pleng, we use the word Putakun to describe his amulets. Even though there's so many ashes corpse oil so it's a whole different category for him. The big picture in my shop, the big picture in his civil service uniform, that picture was bought over from not bought over. The picture was taken over from a very old monk in Surin. This old monk is the Chao Kana. I think so. Long Paul name I also forgot. It's written there. Don't worry, it's written there. Now, this picture is consecrated by Achan Pleng himself with all the yan te tu ta niap niap piat piat written all over the picture of Achan Pleng himself. Hand over to this old monk in Surin. Listen, this picture is being worshipped by the old monk. Okay, this picture is being worshipped by the old monk. I got to bring two things: the picture and 16 those handmade beads. He hang over at his waist. I don't know where you got hang or not. The 16 beads I call Akuma. This name people has been copying, but there's no such. It's not Vivacal. There's no such name. There's no such batch. Okay, that's why Akuma is something I created, but people stupid don't know, they just copy and use. Now this 16 Akuma beads, because it's pretty big.
Cause we go water.
Yeah. Akuma got the beads here, now this 16 beads from the Longpo. Middle hangs Kumantong, but Longpo didn't sell the Kumantong. Longpo only sell the picture and the 16 beads. I call Akuma. Street fighter, hey, what else? Let's give us the street fighter. So you must understand, in Ajam Pling, that area, that whole area of Buriram in Surin, all the monks is they held him in very high regards. That's why so many other ceremony involving all the top monks. Longpo Tamarang Si, Longpo Chin, Longpo Pat. Longpo Pat is the Chao Khana there also of Buriram. And then all involved Ajam Pling. All involved Ajam Pling. But again, this also brought another group of sellers telling you, oh, this one cold batch by Ajam Pling. Oh, this one cold. There's only so many batches by Ajam Pling. Okay? Amulet stuff, amulet wise, there's only not more than a few noted batches. Maybe there are some, I don't know, but there are so many that isn't, then they just put Ajam. Literally everything now you have to put Ajam Pling name now. Literally this Ajam Pling, that Ajam Pling, disciple. I give you this hint, Ajam Pling, disciple. Whoa. So no, then I give you today this simple Ajam Pling explanation. Okay. Any more question? Now back to the Alan Lee, the Pukai Kel. Yeah, Tanjia, yeah. Okay lah. Oh, I'm very pleased with myself What are your thoughts on his disciple? Disciple, So Tanjia okay lah, I'm very happy with myself because now the market very hard to find Ajam Pling now. All the new emerged one, you have to be careful. All the one that's floating around the market are things that are being sold previously and now changing hands only. So for me, I'm lucky. A very early stage. Every day, the effort I put in, my wife said, the effort I put in during those times is the effort I put in now to learn how to fly a drone properly and how to play all this camera stuff. It's the same effort. My wife said more. My wife said I can play boot more. I stay in Thailand. I stay in Thailand for 8 years. 8 years. If you don't learn to speak Thai, we every day does cow pat. You will die from eating cow pat. Very long ago already. I lived in Thai for 8 years. I live in Spain for half a year. Sometime in China. What other place? Yeah, something like that. But anyway, Ajam Pling, let's just send you here. Many things a bit sensitive. Many sensitive. I don't want to touch people's rice bowl. People willing to buy, then that's the problem. People also need money to survive. They have family they need to feed. Now I've seen lao liao. I don't want to do all this jiao thing. So you all only need to know one thing. You buy Ajam Pling from me, you go back, you can sleep very soundly. Except for the part where the money or otherwise the rest you can sleep very soundly. All you have to do, people ask you who you get it from, you just tell them from MKC. Nobody will question you. Longpo Chen, nothing to talk about. Longpo Chen, I tell you, Longpo Chen is power the deal. Yeah, what you pay is what you get. Something like that. Because it's simple. Now in Thailand, the literally you have to pay about 120 to 150,000 to 160,000. Not talking about one dog tong. That one I think now will reach 300,000 soon. During my time, one dog tong I sell 3,000 plus only. So how can you sell here 2,000-3,000? You might as well sell to Thai better. You earn more. The other big stuff you sell to Thai, you earn more. Let us say your man I sell 6,000, 7,000. Got people sell 1,000 plus. You sell to the Thai people, you earn more, correct? You understand? Green bottle, you buy. Why green bottle? Huh? Okay, back to Mr. Alan Lee. Alan Lee, go to Mr. Alan Lee still here. No? Back to your Pu Kai Kiao. Alan Lee bo teh, bo kong ah. They give me more light on the video so that the algorithm is better. Finally not around already. Okay. Talk about Long Pu Chin. Zone say Long Pu Chin. You must understand. We always use the word Long Pu Chin. Long Pu Chin. The pronunciation is Long Pu Chin. Chin. Not. Now another hot trend. Not Chin, not Chen. Chen, all got different meaning. Chin, Chen, all got different meaning. Long Pu Chin, Tikayano, Watai. Now listen, Long Pu Chin was not the Jawat, not abbot of Watai. During that time, the Jawat is called Long Pu Nin. Long Pu Nin or Long Pu Nim, I can't remember. Okay? He was when he recognized Pu Chin from somewhere, and then he probably know Long Pu got 2把刷子 so he actually talked to Pu Chin. Why don't we just reside at the temple since you're so old already? You still want to continue to dong might tahan your body. So Long Pu agreed. Long Pu Nin give him a kuti behind. So that's now you see the kuti where Long Pu Chin is. I go and pray that one. That one is his kuti. Alright, and then the rest of the miraculous thing he did all I mentioned before already. So I'm lazy to mention now. I only tell you Long Pu Chin. This few master that I pray is confirmed good. This you wear his thing, you know already. Okay, so Pu Chin really got nothing. Really got nothing. Amulet also not much. Another hot trend. The Kai Kiao thing, the Kai Kiao thing. Now the Kai Kiao thing, I know some of the big amulet talker also, big amulet seller also talking like how the smear, Ton Bang Care. But you look at their stance, they are quite neutral. They don't dare to tell you, confirm me. They also don't dare to tell you how come me. You listen. They are like they're playing a neutral part. But me? I don't believe. In first place, if you are Lucy, they say it's Lucy then you Lucy, you meditate, you cultivate. Lucy cultivate Buddha Gune, they practice the Buddha's way because Buddha's first two master was two Lucy. If you don't know that, when Buddha left the palace, went into his journey for the truth. His first two master was two Lucy. Right? These two Lucy taught him everything they could, and he learned it so fast until he knew that these two Lucy has nothing else to teach him. The two Lucy also know. Okay, the two Lucy also know. The two Lucy before the Buddha parted, the two Lucy told the Buddha, if you have managed to attain the truth, the so-called enlightenment, you have to promise to come back and teach us. This was what he made the Buddha promise. The first two master is two Lucy. Okay, so now Lucy is practicing all this so-called meditation, hermit they don't like to engage with people. That's why they want to keep quiet, stay quiet place and practice. 绝世高手 yeah 闭关练功 Mana ini kan chocolate baju ang kan怪嘛 doesn't make sense 吧 deal. So things always have to make sense. Very simple one. You don't complicate yourself. You have to go through all the story. You see, he practice. That's why I'll be go to fingernail, the two Dracula fang, then baju ang, then kata kui han ni. Maybe they have a story to supplement this lah. I don't know lah. Like the Lucy, Lucy Na Guang, you know the deer face Lucy, or the tiger one, the classic. That one I think is because someone tricked them. The story someone tricked them to drinking a potion to change, and then somehow they took away the potion to return. So they were stuck with like that. This is a story lah. So there was also animal really. Don't have become Dracula. They say the gargoyle, the Christian gargoyle. So if things don't make sense, then don't pray lor. Anyway, like let's say that Mr. Alan Lee, SGWN, Gaven, which Long Po you're into one? No, seriously, you're into which Long Po one?
Then another guy say him
Red fingernail okay, because there's one guy here, black fingernail one, Kadina, don't know what the F he doing. Okay. Gaven lepai Long Po mui. SGW 龍婆噏，各位，龍婆 promote Kanon is which one? Oh, 龍婆 promote so this Kanon so good leh. 龍婆 top， 我都拜變最師傅咧 ，all the good one 咧，very simple 啊，龍婆妹、龍婆噏、龍婆 prom、龍婆 top。yeah, okay. This suka niao ya. All this master niao one all this niao ha. 那個時候真冇生鳥，那時候真冇生鳥呀。龍婆擔是咩？嚇潮啊！我超潮啊！龍婆擔我吐用我都未曉，不聽又未曉。but it's all the 鳥one啦鳥。那個時候未曉啦。那時候神真嚟啦，神嚟。先有嘅做個勢。你拜幾龍婆對哦。Ellie 冇地啦，唔知拜咩啊。then SG 是咩？龍婆噏龍婆搞少少嚇。咱拜這思維嘛，對哦。你無代無志，聽人講都無。咩開表會幫你調買表，會幫你藍的好勢，你那個拜咩？對哦。聽人講就相信咧 ，make sense 啲嘛。什麼是阿張達勒鋪？阿張通誒，乜來來你冇阿張達勒鋪嘅咧？阿張通。Same. I'm also my second also Portang lineage one, but also Behu. 阿張通唔是阿張達勒鋪啊。龍婆嘅same also very good mama. 龍婆嘅same have not showered ever since 2514. If you don't know唔得等水嘅，但係 body never smell one. Okay, thank you. So 我諗拜這個師傅是 confirm 嘅嘛？對，you see you cannot. Let's say. 龍婆嘅same. You expect me what suka 龍婆嘅same because you all like this master must have reason. You understand? This master is pure to his last days. Not very good to say, but it have to be like that. Pure to his last days. From young to old pure. Pure means 無論講話，無論做物件 life pure, follow strictly way of Buddha. Always only talk about Dhamma. Always give Dhamma speech, Dhamma talk. Never talk about. Never just take the pala kick. I saw one monk before. You all should know who lah. Amulet chop. Amulet is Chinese Chinese way of saying 阿妹啊，小姐姐啊，小妹妹啊，阿妹叫希望掹到啦，嗰啲啊你พ่อพุน排攬啊，พ่อพุน乜排攬，พ่อพุน調住啷嘅，所以我諗拜這個師傅，啲師傅 confirm 家裡嘅咧，對。Then you always listen to this seller, that seller, talk about this, talk about that. Then start praying for what? For what? 對住啊，我咁隔幾冷啦，拍是冇相干啦，對住會比較大。same like many 啦 many many you wear amulet you must know this particular amulet. You must know this particular amulet. Most amulets are done in the form of Buddha's history and story one. They don't anyhow suka make one 9 tail, 10 tail, all this fucking nonsense. All amulets are made following Buddha's story or the Ramakien, the Hinduism, the don't know what story. So he must know the history. He must know the story behind each amulet. Each amulet, like for example, Payatao. What you all know about Payatao? Payatao is also one of Buddha's previous life. You understand? Payatao is one of Buddha's previous life. And then in that life, he made a very big contribution. That's why we also make Payatao. Ramayana epic. That one, Ramakin and Behel, they got jealous. Like the Greek god, they prai paคือeverything must follow the story one. Like the what just now 我講咩啊？我知你講咩啊？Payatao, lizard, จิ้งจก對哦。All this is follow Buddha's previous history one. Even Chuchuk also 有淵源有淵源 with Buddha previous life. That's why now we pray to him also for wealth. But he during his life was not a very good person. For example, like Nang Guak. Nang Guak is the disciple of Lord Sivali, Pra Sivali. You know? Nang Guak is the disciple of Pra Sivali. Then because of her metta, Mahaniyo Mahasane, everywhere she goes, if she happens to go to a shop, everybody will rush to see her in the shop. Sun is so good, then the shop that day will sell out. So that's why people pray to Menang Guak. All a story one. You must know what you're praying to. If you pocket 1, 2 tail, 3 tail, 4 tail, 5 tail, sleep, bear, Hello Kitty. Yeah, okay, go home to sleep earlier. Anything else? All amulets are like that one. All amulets. I tell you, the only thing a bit special is Longpu up. Doraemon, whatever. The only thing that is not related to anything is Longpu up, Idam Sen, because that one is Islamic in nature. I tell you very frankly, Idam Sen is Islamic in nature. Okay, some of the Gundu sellers Inku, Kama Sutra Inku. The one Idam Sen is Islamic in nature. The one, the origins is from Islam. Map him, nobody knows. Map him, Longpu during his Tudong brought this wicha back from Achan he met in the jungle one. Longpu said when he learned this wicha, there was another Kalawat, white shirt. There was another Kalawat learning these skills from that master. But after they got this wicha, he don't know where this Kalawat went to. He don't know. But it was in Cambodia. It's in Khmer where he got this spell from. So during those times is Longpu witnessed something that he want to learn. Like those with map him more. Don't know what happened to the guy with the map pin, then weighed it. Someone attacked him or what, weighed it. I think he was surprised. So map pin actually, when Long Po brought over, became so famous that even the local police come and ask Long Po, please stop suck for people, or please stop suck. Many problems occurred. Something like that. That's why I don't elaborate further. Because last time when I no. India those deity, is very close to those those dancing deities in Angkor Wat. Even map him one of the position is also derived from all these Hinduism dancing deities, like the Song Kyung. If you know the map him Song Kyung, Long Po rarely make one. Never see pregnant stomach, never see leg from the vagina. Only see man dressed up then dancing. Dancing like those Angkor Wat, those Indian deity dancing. This one Long Po say in the Tamla, in the original book have, but there was no drawing to depict the position, the pang of the mapping. Pang, what else? Me aspara, asparo. Pang, how to say pang? It's like, you know, Buddha pang lila, pang ham samut, pang manwi chai, pang samadhi. All this called pang. So map him that one, the pang song kyung. Long Po say in the book don't have. Then somebody suggested, because after I think Long Po explained to them, it is very similar to those very similar. So they said, why don't we copy this? Then I think Long Po say, post. I don't know post or not. Oh, the post was story one, you know or not? Buddha was cut it. Which last time one of my elderly customer, 我不要这个 my the uncle say 这个 I always ask Buddha for 40. Buddha say wait Paham sebut lah Monday Buddha. So the elderly uncle say, but I want the okay Buddha. This one is pang ไม่มานี่ปังอะไรลืมแล้วพระพุทธเจ้าปังอันนี้ปังอะไรนะโอเคประธานโอเค my the uncle like that. I said I want okay because he asked Buddha for 40. Buddha said okay. 没问题 nonsense the uncle joking. So this one is pang ประธานพรนะ this is where he give his first speech of the Dharma to the 5 disciples. Slangeng, they said Pute took this from a tribe. Simi tribe, I don't know really. Probably, yeah, like what you said, the Thai side, but I don't know. But this tribe, Paul Slangeng, boleh buat thumbs up 你食土豆呢你土豆嗰個 thumbs up 你假如燙會咧 plastic 燙嘅你the slanging thing Long Po took from this tribe. This tribe I think if I remember correctly is the teenage when they arrive at the age where they are supposed to find a partner already. They will pray to slanging for a good partner. That's why slanging also can wish for all this a good partner. Okay, pita face. Kuncha is me. Kuncha. Okay, wait. I settle Chloe a question. Pita face is covered. Pita. This one I really don't know. This one the pita. this is one of the most hardest to understand thing, because I try to understand this. I try to understand this. The speech they use is too Buddhistic. You know, in Thai we can speak like normal Thai speaking, but when they talk about pita is actually this is one of the pang. I don't know what it means. It is very hard to.
You learn what?
Huh?
You learn Kung Fu or
Cannot tell you one secret one. Thailand嘅
For the food.
冇了幾百年了。
But you keep, I keep.
係嘛？
你在惹那边？you Alzheimer 啊？
So pita I can't understand, but I know pita is two hands always means metta mahaniyum. I tell you a bit about pita. Pita is sangat jai. Pita sangat jai is they say sangat jai skin is golden in color. Then when the deities came down from the heaven, they want to look for Buddha. Always look for the wrong one. They always look for him. Because his golden glow always distract them, and then they thought the Buddha is there. So Sangajai decided to change himself into short, fat, ugly, so that people would mistook him for his master, which is Buddha. So this one I can't really tell you what it means, but I know that two hands means metta mahaniyum, and then the choklap, wealth. That's why you see my pita all two hands one. Then the many hands is covering all the orifices. You see, like that you cover many orifices. Here's this and this still. Actually, it's not pita. It's just over the years, it's just been called this way. Actually, the whole hand is pitna. Pitna, because all the orifices is covered. Then there's two more hands here covering the ear. There's two more hands covering your katam, which is below the cover, and then sadu, the two more hands covering the belly button, because all these orifices can have, I think, entity going in, so they are all covered up. But why two hands? I really cannot answer you. I tried to understand the thing, but it was too deep. Yeah, means last time fighting God thing, that means SG the barely 搞到差不多想喝先啊，先飛機啊，愛國執嘅時候，all this is all those stupid old uncle 解啦，小怕線啦，小怕線。昆長 how to relate it, brother Alan Lee, how to relate it? Like question, just shoot. How to be related to Kunpan? We call the amulet Kunpan. I tell you Kunpan first. We call the amulet Kunpan because it was made. The one of the earliest one recorded was made during his era. Believed to be consecrated by King Naleswan or Paul Ongdam, King Naleswan, and then consecrated in Suphanburi, Wabangkrang. Okay. Why call Kunpan? Probably because Kunpan ordained in this temple called Wabangkrang. Because the actual image of the amulet is actually Buddha. They say it's Papa Chinala, which is true because Ongdam, they say it's Papa Chinala. So why is it called Kunpan? Because last time Kunpan go better, always win one. Never lose one. Even Kana Chochok by the Kunchang, always locked in by the Hunjin, the stupid king. Sometimes they bopian, they really seem to fight war, he always win deal. So Kunpan, you must always listen when this amulet is called Kunpan. That means the maker of this amulet hopes that his devotee wear already will always win in all situations, and then have surname with people. This is what Kunpan represents. Always victorious, very good charms with all the people. That's it. That's why it's called Kunpan. So see Kunchang always chocho ikatan. They're rich and then always snatch people's wife. I don't know why they pray this. Seriously, I don't know. At the back, you repent and 做回修咩？冇你 If he repent and 做回修, then we should revert his 回修 image 嘛。Not his 背嘅只鐳足足嚟架親超人嘅波，自己喺度拜，有時喺度拜，我是冇拜啦，我唔知你諗啦。 Sige, kun pen image. There's no kun. Pai ha kau ajan pling kun pen long zong bo kun pen image. Long zong is Buddha image lah. Listen it's called kun pen because the amulet is supposedly will help us have the capabilities like kun pen. Everything we do always victorious. Everyone we talk to, people like us. Understand not? So kun pen just means that way. You understand? Nothing to do with image. Are we wearing the kun pen? Why should we wear kun pen? Ni fuck ye boy, patao gay get 出嚟做古曼嘅，咁多隻派勒嘅，你就你部都拜派勒嘅你。So remember that. Don't worry about the image. Don't worry about the image. The thing is called kun pen because we hope to have the same capabilities like kun pen. Win in every situation. Everyone like us. That's it. 就是这么简单 because with these two capabilities wealth will come your sales will come without all these two where got wealth you know the way you to pay bill if I sell you I tell you this one can do pay bill is I stupid sell you or you stupid believe me and buy it you understand okay 来okay Alan Lee 上个在 is laughing Buddha not Laughing Buddha in Chinese is called 弥勒佛, 笑佛, 弥勒佛. 弥勒佛, the Thai, their Thai they use Ariyametrai. Ariyametrai. The Sanskrit is Maitreya Buddha. Maitreya. Ariyametrai, Maitreya Buddha. Not Sangajai. Not Sangajai. So Ariyametrai is under if the พระพุทธเจ้า5พระองค์ the 5 Buddha เดียว นะโมพุทธายะ ยะ represent อริยเมตไตรยะ understand นะโมพุทธา tha represent the Buddha we're praying now which is Gautama Buddha พระพุทธเจ้าศรีสกยมุนี the 释迦牟尼佛 is the Buddha where we are praying to now is Sakyamuni Buddha or the Gautama Buddha. So the future Buddha is called the Maitreya Buddha or the Mila 4. So when you hear Namo Buddhaya means the Yan Pabutacha Hapaong, which is also included in the Yan that Long Pu Tim behind you all call the star. That one is Yan Pabutacha Hapaong. Sakatan anytime there's no fixed rule one day. There's no fixed rule one day. You feel that really you just go and do lah. Do something the marriage is share back to your parents, your 照干来源，你前世冤咩债主冤亲债主，สิ่งแวดล้อมสิ่งแวดล้อมเจ้าที่เจ้าทางเดี๋ยว all the สัมภเวสี all this marriage goes back to everything so it's good so it doesn't matter when you do one you can do you just go and do ทันยีหลวงพ่อตังวรโยธาSo remember, the image is for you to, for example, Payatao, turtle. Now turtle is the previous life of Buddha where he was born as a giant turtle. So the area where he was residing, this giant turtle, the village there was having a very bad famine. Everyone was dying of hunger. So to help everyone, he actually, I think, jumped off something or don't know, kill himself so that the villagers could feed their stomach and survive. So we use this story also. So Payatao means what? You wear already. That means in modern times means wealth will trickle in. You won't ไม่ขาดแคลนเงินไม่ขาดแคลนnowadays เจีย is not a problem for us but more like this one something like that you must follow the story of the history of the amulet not because this seller tell you no you must follow back 二个风okay 二个风 first see 二个风 was from China during the Qing dynasty I think so. He came to Thailand to do business merchant. Then he started underground gambling then. Okay, those time is illegal. He built all this why the light never increase? He started all this underground gambling then. Along all these 骗 嘛. I put it very frankly, you have this type of thing, these are called vices. When you have vices, there will be people hurt one. 对嘛? Then 做阿郎你不能做荷郎的嘞. You have to put 阿郎, you have to open gambling den. 你荷郎嘛，做掉最物件. I put it very frankly. Then you all use your common sense and think. As this is荷郎, how do you succeed? In material or whether at the back the time you donated back to the public, doesn't matter because this is a vice. Then it was when the government reached for its help to start the first lottery system in Thailand because they don't know how to. So Erkefong is somewhere like help the Thai government started their first lottery thing. Erkefong has been along in police station. We go pray heng heng one lah. Okay lah, can pray heng heng lah. See what to But you ask me to wear, what's it they wear lah? Because if you must know history first ma. You cannot just listen to us sellers ma. Underground gambling den, along, all these got people hurt one eh. Gamble until 卡成痛口，along 休息后。Mana去做骗你嘞，对哦。Immaterial at the back, you donated how much to the society, blah blah blah. Put it very frankly, now at this era, we know what all this means. You donated back because you want to pour the government, the government won't 切你来记. Make sense, bro? Make sense? So you want me to pray? No. So you know some of the image where he wearing all those 清官. Number one. Robin Hood leh. If the money donated is to clear authorities leh, so the authorities won't做 is 卡成leh, illegal gambling then leh, 对哦，肯定那袂掉看嘛 ，simple as that 嘞，对哦 ，you think he really 做骗的人是安尼嘛？那人看他们看最后嘞，你个啲人 they really care for the society 咩 ？They care the mata want to hit the put their 卡成嗰里。You understand? So it's not Robin Hood. Robin Hood is another thing. So you ask me why? If you went to Qing Chao, those era, everybody wants to draw themselves as a Qing because 做官是macam 一個 honor 嚟嘛，對 But hello, 我哋係漢人嚟，我哋唔係滿洲人嚟。清朝 was the one who brought us Chinese to a freaking jialat state 咧。that one is another unrelated thing lah. During those times, everybody want to 做官嚟，they have to draw themselves 嚟清官 but it's not what. Yeah lah. So money is being donated back to society. All this must be 講老實嘅，這種 still happening now 咧。You know all this rich people donate. You think they really donate man? They really think man? You all should know ma. I hope you all know lah. I hope you all know. Okay. Why some style of 2-4 depict Buddha riding? This I don't know leh. I don't know. But all the animal, the 6 animal got meaning one leh. 其實我有面鏡咧，龍坡老師令到你 don't say， 龍坡老師那是我詞彙嘛。You no need to find me correctly. You Google, you know already. Everything is written black white one. You. Yeah, same lah. Not only Dato' they put the authority off the backside. You understand not? You understand not? Do you think they really donate man? Even some of the rich people need to donate all money. Why? Why do you donate money? Yes, many of these, you know that all these charity organization, if you set up, it's freaking nonsense. I don't know I can say fucking nonsense in YouTube. First of all, donation thing, this company says donation charities. Do you know that they only need to donate 30% of what they collected? That means if they collect 100,000, they only need to donate out 30,000. Authorities won't bite the kasang. You know that or not? Know this law or not? That means 70,000 they can go and build. They can go and make one golden tap in the toilet. Huh? Golden shower head, 长水. So if they collect 1 million, they only need to go out 300,000. 700,000 they can go and make another golden tap, golden shower. You all know this not? Then some more, you can zao tax already. You think you really donate meh? Huh? Okay, get back to the zone the somdet thing. So I don't know but all the animals who eat those times, if you always live in the jungle, you always go in the jungle to make a living. Many people during those times like that. You wear the man, the somdet key man is a porcupine. The porcupine is supposed to protect you from venomous insect or animal bites in the jungle for protection. And then the one related to Buddha, I don't know, because Hanuman is definitely not related. Buddha didn't previous life came as Hanuman, so it's not related. Hanuman is for Hanuman. Hanuman maybe is for more some charms and for always emerging victorious. Hanuman, Garuda power, authority. Fish is for businesses. Fish is for 做生意. Rooster is for 生意. Rooster is for 生意. Bird is Bird is not chicken, is rooster. Chicken is 在帮你嘴吞没放出来. That one is called chicken. That one is rooster. Fish is for businesses. Fish is for businesses. Or wealth. Then the bird is go out 吹只鬼. Go outside, find food easy. Find food means find wealth. For us, find wealth. Something like that. All got meaning one. But why I really don't know. I really don't know really. Also remember Amulet. You have to follow history. Follow history. That's why. Not easy. I never get Thailand rice wine. I feel that it's not strong enough. 30% kanina. I usually buy China Mao Thai. 泸州老窖. Usually in shop, I hardly buy nowadays. Many people come and buy and pray to me. I save a lot of money. But at home, I buy all the Chinese all this very strong liquor. Remember one thing, Mẹ Pim during the story is that she takes liquor to soften the pain of heartbirth. Those days, there's no there's no bio. You give birth, the pussy is queer, then it's very painful. So they drink themselves a bit drunk, so to lessen the pain a bit only. How pain can it lessen by just drunk? But anyway, the liquor is for them to get drunk, and then the pain won't be so painful. So nowadays, I don't think she need to bear any pain now. So I buy those slightly better one to buy. Sometimes I also give whiskey and all these things. It doesn't matter one. I buy those let's say those cheeky seeds of call very long one. I also very stingy. I use one small little cup. That I think I can pour about 3 weeks to 1 month. Cheeky see a call okay what? I use the small cup only. Those one pack glass. The small one pack glass. You think about every day one bottle 都笑裏面找我成就They can let the light become more. Not only 7. Can have at least 70. Any more question? I think it should be ending soon. Any more question? So 拜神這件物件是 follow 人嘅 sincerity 啦。Doesn't matter every day, not every day. Doesn't matter one 啦。Just have always have man in your heart 就好了。嚇，咩喜歡嘴啊？Any more question you all can ask? Nowadays, prai thing you all don't worry lah. You all don't worry lah. Nowadays, prai is very commercial. So many Taiwanese and Chinese all kena the fake naman prai. Actually, it's real animal oil. It to you caught few times already leh. You know not? They sell the to you, but most people don't even have the audacity to give you to you lah. Most people nowadays they give you some black color or don't know yellow color, green color, then tell you naman prai. Very simple lah nowadays. 做工袂认真啊。So many these 2 years how many 真丢脸哈。Then you know last time Singapore very 出名一個醒款啊，醒款馬路丟臉 few years ago 丟臉哈。He said he don't have mentor one. His kata all he get from Google. The 醒款啊。Last time he also sell a lot of his envelope you know? All the good tao all real prai, all this thing, real, but the guy all did from natural causes leh, 冇用嘅咧，you think his God put there also 冇用嘅嘛，對，冇用嘅，冇用嘅 natural causes leh. He paid the money to buy the corpse one, it doesn't matter. I think nowadays is good lah. You all ask question, then I can know what to talk. Because I never prepare anything. I never prepare. I just feel that today 1st September, at least I live a bit lah. Any more things to ask? You just ask lah, just ask. I hope I answered most of the thing already now. So very simple lah. Amulet. You all pray all those master just follow. Just follow. For me, if you want to follow my 4 Long Po, Long Po Kampan, Long Po Up, Long Po Chin, Long Po Pat, the rest of the Long Po Read, or the Long Po Read not much amulet. I can play. But you have to pay lah. Then you all can come just say 5 minutes. So otherwise, any amulet, you all must really know the history of the picture, the picture that you So remember, Chloe, Pita, 2 hands. Usually, I will try to get your question answered one day because now I also don't really understand. I can't really answer you. I cannot bullshit. So Pita is usually 2 hands. They're actually covering the face. It's not eyes like that. It's actually covering the face. So the orifices are all covered. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7窍嘛 ，this is all got 7窍嘛，1、2、3、4、5、6、7嘛，7窍。This is all covered. So usually with 2 hands means meta bahani popularity improve. Coklat improve. Enough. Okay, anything else? Give me more likes, please give me more likes so that the algorithm here is better than. Okay, so otherwise nothing. I'll go off already. I'm logging off. Thank you.